There we go.
Oh my God. I can't believe you just said that.
I know. I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm your big sister. I can say whatever I want.
That's right. That's right.
Backstage, anyway.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Melinda with False Teeth Real Tarot. Thank you so much for showing up early and getting everybody
How
being the
come I
big.
don't have a chat? How come I don't have a chat on StreamYard? It says
Oh,
private.
click. You'll see. Yeah, click on the other thing. There'll be a private and then a comments. I
Yeah.
think there should be up there, so
Yeah.
you can see it.
Oh, there we. Hey, everybody. I see it now.
It's like a whole nother world in there, right? It's like the right click button.
I know.
It's
I
like,
know.
oh, hey. Yeah, hi Sharon Side. Hi butterflies are free. Say that fast 5 times.
Butterflies are free. Is that what you
Uh-huh.
said? Blutter?
Uh-huh. Get with it,
How,
man.
how early, how early is it out there for you?
Same time for you. I have no excuse. I get no excuse at all.
Butterflies are free. Oh my God.
Yeah, butterflies are free. Hi, Juno Jiu-Jitsu, Mama Bear,
You know, and
Chris, Juno. Yeah, hi, Paisley.
hey, look, they're spirit intuitive. As I look at that, I go, that's not her name. Her name's Lisa. But I'm intuitive. I'm psychic.
Hi, Lisa.
And
Hi,
Sharon
Paisley.
Lane. See, I
Hi,
know Sharon.
Marby. Sharon here too. Hi, Sharon.
Yeah.
Hey.
And
All
Sharon is
right.
her name.
Yes, Sharon is her name. Lisa says it's her alter ego.
Yeah.
I'd say it's your higher self name. Yeah. Hi, Helene. She's in sunny Northern California. Awesome. Hi, Mimi. And Flora. Well, hey, you guys, I know you've probably heard tons about it, but just in case you haven't, here's what I'm going to do real quick for you guys. I
Uh-oh.
want to talk about this little blip today because this is happening today, and then we'll do a little bit on the full moon. Um, so I have the charts right here, and I know you guys have probably heard tons from Debbie's channel, and then I don't know if we went into it yesterday or not, but just to know that at 6:44 p.m. tonight, we have the moon is conjunct, so that means like joined with, it's like right together with the planet Uranus, and Uranus is all about awakening and awareness and enlightenment and innovation and aha moments,
Mm.
and it's because it's opposing all of that in Taurus is opposing. So Taurus is very practical and sensual and caring about the body and caring about things that matter, you know. And then when it's opposing Mars, we could have some spiritual breakthroughs going on. So that's the reason I wanted to talk about it. So for this day, this whole day, and when there's a breakthrough, it's like it lasts forever, usually, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you
Awesome.
play it right. Yeah. And in Scorpio, to have Mars in Scorpio, it's like we can really get somewhere deeper, if we want to. So, so that's what's happening now. This is for us in the spiritual realm, because that's kind of where we hang out most of the time. But in politics, we might have a news dump. Something may come through tonight and today and
Oh,
tonight and
really?
tomorrow.
Think some
Yeah,
news may break? And
some
that
more.
maybe another Trump book.
Oh yeah, right. Like that's what we need, right?
Yeah.
God, yeah.
So
Shitty Christmas. Yeah.
so let me go back a little bit because
Okay, sure.
with your spiritual breakthroughs and things on 6:44, is that Pacific time?
Yes, I'm sorry. Thank you, Danny. I meant to put that in here, and it wouldn't really fit that well, so I didn't, and I forgot it. Yes. So all the times I'm going to be giving
Sis,
you
I got
guys.
your back. I got your back, sis.
Thank you.
Come on.
Thank you. I know. I told you. Told you I
So
needed a man a while ago.
yeah, but you said a strong man, and I go, oh well,
And
that ain't me
muscles.
anymore.
God.
You know,
And
I keep thinking we're getting out of this the COVID, thing, and then it just keeps coming back. So I'm going,
no.
about ready to sign up for another gym, even though our gym is closed. And then, we're kind of climbing again. And I go, I'm kind of
Yeah.
happy in my bathrobe, although I'm not in my bathrobe, and just
Yeah.
chillaxing and just I don't need to
Yeah.
go anywhere. So
It's like just do some push-ups and squats at home or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
or just not.
Or not. I know because it's never going to happen, right? Oh, dang it. I've got a little feedback going on. A
Uh-oh.
little loopy. Maybe it'll
Is
stop.
that me?
There. No, it's me. I think it's, well, I don't know. Whoever knows where it comes from.
So
Yeah,
that
so that's
this
nice.
6:44 tonight.
Uh-huh.
6:44, is that what you said?
6:44 p.m. tonight, Pacific time.
Okay.
So what's that? 9:44 Eastern, and yeah.
So when we're getting ready for that, and it lasts the whole time, this spiritual breakthrough that we may or may not get, I feel like if we it's important for us to ask for the spiritual breakthrough,
Oh,
not
yeah.
just sit there and go, I didn't feel anything. I mean, we
That's
almost
such
have
a
to
good
play with it,
point.
right? And imagine
Yes.
what that spiritual breakthrough will be. For me, the spiritual breakthrough is ETs and Lemurians.
Ah, like getting
I
some
know.
information about that coming through. Well, and hey, please tell us about, because you have a new thing coming up with your teaching with Kim, right?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
tell us about that because that's a major breakthrough there.
it is. So this is the
Yeah.
first time that I'm going to be teaching. Um, well, in this realm, I've been teaching all my life. I started teaching scuba diving when I was 24, up until like a long a couple of years ago. I kind of stopped. But teaching navigation classes, boating classes, just all sorts of stuff. Um, so this is the first metaphysical type class that we're teaching. It's called Rocks and Feathers.
Hmm.
And we are using the shaman's medicine wheel to go over the different seasons of life, the different times of the day, and using the elements of earth, fire, water, um,
Oh, air.
air.
Yeah. And ether. There's ether if you want to play
There's
with that.
ether. Yeah, that. Well, yeah. I think I
But
was smelling a little too much of it. Um, and, and grounding. So we're going to
yeah.
use those elements as divination jumping points. So we're going to
Nice.
use like air as a jumping point to divination, as far as where the future is going, where our life is going, what we need to practice, what we need to, um, just messages that we're going to hear from the
Yeah.
ether, the spirit world. So
Yeah.
it's really exciting. I'm really jazzed about it. So that's going to be in January. We're starting at January.
Starting
Six
in January. Okay.
six sessions over 3 weeks. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, great. Oh, so once you get started, it'll go really fast, it sounds like.
Yeah, but yeah, I just didn't
Yeah.
really want it to drag out too
Yeah.
long, because we're going to be hopefully continuing it via Facebook throughout the year. We'll have like, okay, hey, here's another quarter. Let's jump into this. I don't know. It's
Oh,
going to
right.
kind of continue a little bit. So we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
sounds great.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah.
So
Yeah. And so with medium Kim, right?
Medium
Medium
Kim.
Kim.
Medium
Yeah,
Kim.
yeah,
Yeah. And
yeah.
so you can um, if you'll allow, I can put in the email for Rocks and Feathers, and I'll give that to you.
Yeah.
Just put it underneath the video,
Oh,
and people can email us. And
yeah, absolutely. Oh, definitely. I can put that in your
cool,
yeah, whatever wherever you want them directed. I can put that in the description
awesome,
area. Yeah.
cool.
Or you can put it if you want, you can use your phone and put it in right here in the chat too, if you
Oh,
want.
um,
Unless
I'll
your
just
phone's not close by. Just
yeah,
do
I'll just
yeah.
put it underneath. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And everybody knows how to contact you anyway, but we'll double
Either
we'll
way,
double
yeah.
that in there.
Either way.
Yeah. You know what? I can put it in the comments after too,
Okay.
right? I'll do it that way. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Hi, Seascape. Seascape saying hi to all of us.
Hey,
Yeah. Terry says howdy. Hi, Terry. Terry,
howdy,
Terry. Yeah.
howdy.
So, okay, so let me really quickly tell you about this part here. So the full moon starts,
Oh
it'll
yeah.
be at 27 degrees Taurus, but that doesn't start until Friday at 12:57 a.m. But you're going to start feeling it way before because of that intensity with Uranus that we've already gone through. Will probably be kind of open. Um, what I would say, I forgot with this moon conjunct Uranus and the breakthrough thing, you might be really energized, tonight. So you might want to be careful about staying up too late because sometimes you can catch a second wind and then you're up all night. Like those things happen. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, so with the full moon coming in, so that, yeah, 12:57 Friday. So wherever 27 degrees Taurus is in your natal chart, that's where you're going to have some energy, you
Where
know.
am I going to have some energy, sis? Because our
Yours is,
charts are so similar.
they are, except with your Gemini ascendant. So you're going to have it in your 12th house of spirituality. And your dreams might be crazy tonight, or just more heightened. You might have some really good dreams.
So
You
here's a
know.
question. Here's a question. If you are eating, should you fast before you sleep for better dreams?
I think it does help. I think it does. I mean, I think it helps to just not eat too late at night, period, because you sleep better. I really
Right.
do.
So if you
Yeah.
have a snack right before you go to bed, either
Yeah.
you're going to be dreaming of the snack, or
Maybe. Or if you don't have it, you might dream about it, right? Like
yeah,
you wanted it, right?
I really want some more food.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Somebody, I was
Um,
reading something, and they talked about that, and I went, oh well, I never even thought about that. So
yeah, it can be like they say you do sleep better if you're not digesting a bunch of food.
mhm.
Like I sleep the best if I eat earlier. It's like old ladies eating at 4 o'clock or something. It's crazy, and then get enough water in me by 6 o'clock so that I can not have to get up in the middle of the night and pee. You know what I
Oh
mean? Like if that can even happen, I try.
yeah, no, that's a.
Sometimes it happens, and other times like no.
I'm
Don't
always
make
drinking.
it.
I'm always drinking water all up until I go to bed, and so it's like I just need to stop. But
Sometimes I have to wake up, especially like now because it's really cold and I have the heater on. I'm having to drink water in the middle of the night. I'm waking up because I need water. It's just crazy.
yeah, you're cold up
Yeah.
there. Oh, it's cold. Oh. See, down
Yeah.
here it's pretty nice.
I
We're
know.
still having our windows open at night.
Yeah. Yeah, probably always, right?
Pretty much. I think our
Yeah.
temperature range goes from. I think we have like a 7-degree temperature range year
That's
round.
about it.
Year
Yeah.
round. So I
That's
kind of
great.
miss the snow. I miss the fall. I have to go
Oh,
searching for it, which I'm happy to do.
that's okay. That's what camping's all about, right?
That's what camping's
Yeah.
all about. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So you guys, anyway, just to get back to the full moon really quick and then we'll be done with it. So we've got this old versus the new dynamic going on and some justice and wisdom coming in. And then we've got Pluto trine the moon, so there's that possibility for something, some sensitivity coming in, and some intensity, something kind of intense, because all of this is, of course, the full moon is opposing everything that's going on in Scorpio. So yeah. So
Mm.
that's all I have. And oh yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me find this.
What?
Gina. This is great. Wrote it down, Danny. I know.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Open the windows and get that ocean air, get those negative
Oh,
ions, and
yeah,
yeah, soak it up.
yeah. Rub it in. All right, I will.
Yeah, that's okay. You can soak it all up for us, and we'll osmosis somehow.
I mean, I'm sure everybody's feeling it because I'm spreading it out. I'm like, come on, like I can't take all.
Yeah,
Come on, everybody can have some.
yeah, absolutely. And if it keeps you happy and balanced, that helps all of us, right?
You know, it does. So I am doing my best to be overly happy for everybody.
Yes, yes, yes. Mimi's saying the full moon has her sleeping like two logs. Oh, it's going to be in your first house. Yeah, that's okay. You know what? It might be a very like self-loving experience. It might be just something really beautiful that comes through. Yeah. And you
And it's
might, I don't know, if you're anything like me, I tend to, if the moon's, if the full moon's like my sixth house or close to my sun or in my first house or ascendant, I tend to hold more water until the moon's over. And it's like, okay. It's like, what the heck happened? Anyway, so
I'm holding water.
there you go.
It's
Excellent.
probably not what you meant, was it?
You're so goofy, I swear. Okay,
And
so
it's
I have
probably a
some.
good idea to have a notepad or a recording
Yeah,
device right next to your bed. So when you
absolutely.
wake up because you want to let go of your water,
Yeah,
you can jot it down, maybe a
yeah,
little calming light so you can see what you're writing. But
yeah. Yeah, or like those aviator pins with the light,
oh, I know those are so good.
this is so cool. I have one of those. They work really well.
Do you
You
write
just like
upside
twist it
down?
and you can with some of them. I didn't get that kind this time, but yeah. But they do have them like that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, so let's see. Here's our choice.
Sammy
Which what
Joe.
what'd she say? Wait, let me go back
She,
to the comment.
she holds more water than Hoover Dam when she eats Chinese.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Right?
Oh
We
my
can all
God.
relate to that. Definitely. Yeah. Get the soy sauce going, man. Um, okay, so should we do, maybe we should do the three questions that you had on your channel, on your page. Do you want to do those first, or do you want to
Okay.
hit the one with
I don't,
Putin and
I don't,
Russia, or let's see.
yeah, we could do the Russia one because we were just talking about space, weren't we?
Yeah, you want to do that? Because you know what? This kind of goes, well, I'm guessing that the transits in Russia are much, well, not, they're getting the same transits, but the full, well, I don't know. That's one place where I'm really weak with astrology is like, okay, it'll happen at a different time in a different part of the world, but I think it's the same thing. So maybe they were ahead of us with this moon opposite Uranus because them firing a missile to take out their own satellite, that's definitely a Uranus Mars, moon Uranus opposite Mars function, that kind of crap.
You mean stupidity?
Yeah, yeah. And then acting like, oh, it was safe. It was entirely safe. Meanwhile, their own guys had to go to a nest, that. Don't
Right.
get me started.
And China does the same thing with firing their rocket up and then they have their booster falling down to Earth.
Yeah.
And like it's like, oh no, it's safe. It's probably gonna just land in the ocean. Okay, well, okay, you don't know what whale you're gonna hit. But
Exactly. Right.
why even? I mean, you're just taking this huge risk, and
And yeah.
I mean, I'm not blaming both of those countries and saying that we're immune. I mean, we have our own
Oh,
stupid,
we're awful too. We're so awful.
but still, that shooting a rocket up and destroying something in space, just
Yeah.
I'm like, wouldn't a 3-year-old know that's a bad idea?
What you would think, right? Well, then again, that's probably about how emotionally mature they are, how wise they are. Are they because well, they just don't care. Right? You know, it's the
Right.
definition of psychopathy and narcissism. They don't
Yeah.
care. Yeah.
So let's read
Yeah.
on
So
the
yeah, let's see if will there be any repercussions? Will be any sanctions? USA sanctions. Let me get back to comments for you guys. There we go. Hi, new grandma. Hi, Belle. Hi, Carol. Marvita. Yeah, it is sad. It really is. It's just,
because once you start getting this, I mean, there's so much junk up there anyway. But once you start getting these little teeny pieces of junk flying around, and then
uh,
those can take out any number of communication satellites. And so
oh,
once you knock a communication satellite off, then that runs into something else. And pretty soon we're just going to have this belt of little teeny garbage. Just, man,
yeah,
it's gonna. I think it could be really ugly.
it could. And they were saying that it's like, I can't remember how many times stronger than bullets going at like 10,000 miles an hour or something like that.
Yeah.
I probably have that wrong, but it was weird. I mean, or it was awful, actually. Yeah, Carol's saying they fired it so they can prove that they could, like little boys, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
pulling their babies out to see who has the biggest.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. Hi,
well,
White
in this room
Dragon.
anyway.
Huh? What?
Nothing. Nothing.
In this room, anyway? Is that what you said?
Russia. Let's go back to Russia
Oh,
in their big
yeah.
deal.
Bell's saying that there are international standards which they have signed, and yet, yeah. Good
Yeah.
point. Hi,
So this
White
is the card
Dragon.
that popped out, the Five of Swords, winning at
Uh,
any cost, standing on the little toothpicks, and so yeah, they've pissed off a lot of people.
yeah, right. Let's, you know what? Maybe we should check and see like what's the USA going to do about it, and then maybe we could check on other countries after. Oh, wow. Well, I'm getting there'll be some action. So I've got so these two together is like, predator. That lion is like the predator. It can also be like really protective, just like the strength card. But with the fox, it's like, oh, hey, you think you're going to get away with that? We'll come in and get you later,
Right.
somehow, because safety and nurturing our own interest is what's most important. And this would actually be, like our government doing something about it. So I think something will happen.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
I hope it's more than sanctions because as long as it's peaceful. But yeah, definitely. Like our goals are there to get something done.
Yeah. I think you're right. I pulled 6 cards on this, and
Okay.
just to try to tell me a story. The first card was the Queen of Swords, so she's going to be taking some action. The last card was the King of Swords, so
Whoa.
it's like bookending everything that's going on. So there's strong action coming, but I've got the Four of Pentacles, which is a little bit of like protection and hiding, and then I got the Moon card, which is a little hiding from the sunlight, which is a little craziness too, which is also a full moon time. So maybe something's gonna, I don't know if it's gonna be the full
That
moon,
could be. Yeah,
right?
that could be.
But the two cards that are really positive for me are the Magician and Temperance. And both of these are saying that there's going to be some balance and some, they're going to create some balance with these two actions, the King and Queen of
Hmm.
Swords, bringing in pretty strong, decisive action that's going to temper them. I think we may not know about it though with this Moon card.
That's a
We may
good
not
point.
know
Yeah.
what is going to happen. But,
Oh,
and when I look at this Four of Coins, I go, is this Russia just hiding out, just going, oh my God, we did something really stupid?
right.
I mean, that's kind of
That
what
could be.
popped into my head with that. So,
Yeah, you got to trust that when you get it, right?
yeah.
Hmm. Okay, so with other countries, um, t yeah, they're going to come together. Other countries are going to come together, so it's not going to just be us, because they're watching, and they're watching, and they're watching, and this is the card of making some changes. Whoa, and some changes that will be more independent of Russia, because they're doing crap in Ukraine too. I
Yeah.
mean, they're right.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, when you were talking about the other countries, I saw a news article where they're changing, and hang with me here. It's going to be a little segue, where they're changing the name of the Staples Center down in LA, which is the big, huge
Yeah,
sports arena. They're
the
changing the
forum
name.
or something.
No,
Did it used
well,
to be the forum?
it
It used to
used
be
to
the
be the
forum,
Forum.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I
then
used to
they
go there
built
for
this.
concerts.
They built
Yeah.
this, and it still exists, but they built this huge indoor stadium, state of the art, um,
Oh,
downtown. And
okay.
there's the house that Shaq and Kobe built. Um, and they're changing the name to crypto.com. Crypto. And
What?
I'm like,
What?
cryptocurrency? And yeah, crypto.com. And maybe it
That's
was a
highly.
joke that I was reading,
Oh, I
but
hope so.
But if that's true, I'm going, crypto is gaining so much strength. How is crypto managed? It's managed through the internet. How is the internet managed? Through satellites. That means Russia just put all these nuts and bolts in
Yeah,
space that could
yeah,
financially wipe out crypto, which of
right.
course all these other countries are going to be really, really
Yeah,
angry about.
sure.
And
Yeah,
it's just
right.
not crypto, but it's all the communication that's going on.
Yeah.
But money,
Um,
money talks, and
yeah.
I don't get
Yeah, and
crypto.
oh, yeah. I guess it's just a trading. They're trading it in a, yeah, it's just, online trading.
I think it's going to be, I think it's kind of going to be huge, but it sucks up so much energy that
Yeah,
it's kind of mind-boggling. It's like driving a Hummer, that gets three
right.
miles to the gallon to
Oh, God. It's like the dumbest, oh no, the stuff you see, and it's like, oh yeah, you're big man. What the hell, man?
yeah.
It's like, what is this about? My
What's the matter
goodness.
with you? Well, I got me my rocket in the back there. I'm going to shoot it up in
Yeah.
space.
Like overcompensation, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So
And
so yeah. So I
okay,
get that
so
there is going to be some pushback on Russia, and it's going to be kind of severe.
Yeah, yeah, and not just only from the USA. Yeah, and that's one of those things we can say that's good about Biden is he really does have the relationships built up with the other, foreign dignitaries.
He's working on it.
He,
Yeah. Yeah.
well, he had that even before. He's
Yes, he
always,
did.
yeah. I mean, oh goodness. So anyway, you want to try the Build Back Better? That was one of the questions on your,
BBB, Build Back Better. Sure.
yeah, will it happen by Thanksgiving?
I know.
That's awful quick.
That's awful quick. But
Only
it wasn't
eight,
just
8
one
days.
person. It was like
I
two
know.
or three people said, "Yeah, will it happen by Thanksgiving?" And when I read it, I went, "No." But
Well, we can try, and then we could see.
let's
Maybe we could look after like how long it might take.
yeah, let's see
Because
what
I heard that they're all, the Democrats are sticking around. They're not going away for Thanksgiving. They're there. They didn't go home. They didn't take their Thanksgiving break.
weren't they just on a break?
Yeah, oh, geez. When it comes to time off, I mean, they don't have to take it, but they do have it if they want it.
I'm running for
I,
Congress.
you should, Danny. You totally should.
But I don't want to get killed, so I'm running as a Republican. And I'm gonna be like Cinema and Mansion. So the Republicans are gonna have an agenda, and I'm just gonna go, hell no.
Yeah, there you go. Just to get just to get some attention, and
Be the
you know,
spy in the camp.
yeah, and get a ring that says "F you" or "F off," right? Just so you can be like cinnamon.
What kind of you mean a phone ring?
No, cinema. Kirsten Cinema. She had a ring. There's an Instagram picture of her like this, and her ring
Oh,
has a big F off on it. With her stupid, like I think she was sucking on a Mai Tai or something or whatever it was, and her
that's so
glasses, and just
that's so leadership like.
yeah, yeah, right.
I mean, if you were to go to work for a company with these leaders,
Oh
would
shoot, you'd be gone.
I'd be like, I'm not applying. Hell
Yeah,
no.
yeah, right, definitely, yeah.
All right. What are we reading on?
Oh
Build
yeah,
back
bill.
better.
Will the bill pass? Will the Build Back Better bill pass? I mean, it has to. It has to get out. Is it out of the House even yet? Because it has to go through the Senate, and then we're going to bump up
And
against
back.
that idiot with a Maserati and a yacht.
You talking about me? Oh, the other guy with the Maserati and the yacht.
Oh man, everybody's saying they'd vote for you, Danny.
And that's so scary.
Oh, really?
Thank you all for your support. Ooh.
Will the Build Back Better? Will it pass before? Or let's say right up to Thanksgiving.
Okay.
We have a Thanksgiving gift.
So while they were saying that they were going to vote for me, this is the card that I got. Don't do it. It's going to be bad. It's going to wreck my life. Do not put me in that position. Okay.
You know what? I have 4 yes cards here. And I mean this is so rare to get. I could be totally wrong, but man, these are 2 yes cards. Like a loyal opportunity, loyal hard work, and then the fish card is like a major like flow through. It's a yes card, and then literally the card that I wrote yes on is stuck in the deck because I had an extra card. I had 2 extra cards, so I put a yes and a no card in here. What do you get? You get a big no because I'm cuckoo. Am I cuckoo?
yeah, you're so cuckoo.
I think
And
I'm probably
I
totally
never,
off.
I never like to like. I'll just kind of like fold the cards and go, "Oh yeah, that was good." but this time I have to because you're crazy.
Nuts. What do you get? Oh,
Ace of Swords.
whoa.
That's a no card. Oh, and then I got Temperance balancing the two sides out. So that isn't going to happen. And it's really, they're not going on Thanksgiving break, working
Wow.
really hard at this.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. My no is a yes. I must be crazy too.
And we went into it totally biased, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Right?
We did.
Yeah.
So this is
Wow.
very interesting. Yeah. So,
Huh.
I'm still feeling
Maybe it'll,
because of this card, the
yeah.
really and you got a really working hard card too, didn't you?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I think that maybe it's gonna pass in the House, but I don't think it's gonna get to the Senate in time for
Maybe
things.
that's, yeah. Oh, you know what? Let's do that. Let's read on just the Senate. Let's read on just the Senate. Once it gets to the Senate, what's going to happen? What's going to happen when it gets to the Senate? Because we weren't specific. I wasn't specific when I put that in there because I just
Right.
copied the question from your page, and that specificity is everything.
So this card flew out. The Lovers.
Huh.
Okay.
So choices there, but
Totally surprised by these cards. What?
yeah. Okay, so will it pass through the Senate by Thanksgiving?
Happen? Build back up.
I'm gonna wait because I don't want to jinx you. Like I have that power, right?
Yeah, you do. You just want me to go so that you can say you're wrong.
No, I'm not gonna say
Okay.
that.
So here it is in the Senate. It goes to the Senate, and we have, is that the Empress? Yes. And we have the Empress pregnant with the Build Back Better. Okay, so she's got that. There's going to be a lot of restriction, a little bit of fighting with it, but they have the Nine of Pentacles, and she has the intuition, the Bird of Paradise. It's actually a peace dove in this deck.
In this one, yeah. Yeah.
That she's listening to. I don't think it's going to pass by, but I'm feeling, and I just want to pull on this because I'm feeling like it is going to pass in some form or another. That it may not be, it's not going to be exactly what everybody wants. It never will.
That could,
but it will.
Yeah.
I'm just
That
wondering
could be.
if it's going to pass the Senate. So, what did you get on that?
I got 3 yes cards again, and 2 of them were the same as before. I mean, out of like, I don't know how many cards are in here because I took a Lenormand deck and I took a Lenormand deck and I pulled out all the maybe cards, the neutral cards, and I just have yes and no cards in here. I got those 3 same cards or 2 same cards, and then with the stars in the middle. Interesting.
You got the star in the middle.
Star in the middle, which is like really good. And wow.
That flew out of the deck just now when I'm shuffling about, will this pass the Senate at some time? Not giving it a, so I'll just leave it at that because the card flew out. So.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
This is so interesting. Yeah. Yeah, you guys, what are you getting? I know we have tons of psychics in here. Oh, Gina, thank you. Yeah, you guys, totally. But I keep going up and down, and I don't know why. The numbers.
Me too.
And I kind of don't really care. I just like, oh, whatever, and just laugh at it, like ha ha ha, whatever. But it's like now I'm really close to 6,000, so it's like, oh yeah, it would be nice, but
I know. Come on. Who hasn't subscribed out there? Come on.
Yeah,
Okay,
tons of people don't subscribe, but anyway.
if you haven't subscribed, the
Yes,
next person
please.
that subscribes, email me and you get a free reading. If she gets to
Oh,
6,000. If she gets to
oh,
6,000.
Danny, you're so sweet.
The
You should, I
reading's only
should,
going to be for 2 minutes, but it's okay.
oh, it'll be one card.
It'll be a
More,
full reading.
it'll be more trouble lining it up than it would be worth the reading. Anyway,
Yeah, I know, for a minute reading.
yeah. Yeah, Mimi's feeling like the Build Back Better might we're more likely to pass between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe we were just getting really good cards for it finally passing, and maybe it'll be kind of a watered down version, and then they do eke it through. Like you were
Right.
getting. There's that possibility. Yeah.
So is that
Yeah.
Marie Hansen just did? I just did? Did
Wait,
she
wait,
just
wait.
did she
Oh,
just
you said thank you, Marie. Thank you.
yay.
Yeah.
So is she the
Yay.
one? Is she the one that I'm gonna read on? But
Let me can
it has
see.
to hit 6,000.
Let me see. No, I'm at 59.85. I'm 15 off. I'm at
15.
59.85. Yeah. But I was at 59.75 yesterday. And it goes up and down. 2 weeks
I
ago, I was at 59.81 or something like that. And it's up and down.
know.
At this point, I'm like, it's a ridiculous, like, ego trick to even just look at it.
I know. I know.
It's
I don't have
so
mine even
stupid.
shown because I try not to even look anymore because it's
Yeah. 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 Okay, so yeah, I'm 20 awake. Sammy Joe, yeah. Okay, so let's look at our other questions. We had the one with North Korea. If I get a major yes on that right away, I'll just.
yeah.
Oh, and then we have student debt, and you wanted me to remind you about Tina Peters.
Okay.
Which,
Hey,
where do you want
before
to
you go
go?
on, so Marie, you need to email me because she was the first one that said I just did. And then when you get to 6,000, whoever is 6,000, when you get to 6,000, they need to email me and I'll read them too. So I got two.
Okay, so I'll let you know when it happens then. Thank
All
you,
right.
Dina. You're such a sweetheart. You're
Cool.
such a sweetheart. Yeah.
Aren't you going
And
to
I'll
pay
do
me for these readings though?
I will. I will.
Okay,
I'll
good.
pay I'll pay you for the reading, the free reading that they get. Yeah, you just send me the bill. Oh, and
Okay.
I owe you like $8 for the last couple of
I know. I'm waiting. All I
Yeah,
can
because
drink is water because I don't have coffee money. It's really sad.
dang it.
I know. I know. All right.
Oh
So
my
what do you think?
goodness.
Um,
Well, here's our choice. Unless you guys have any, I haven't seen any questions pop in from you guys. I
student
could be
loans.
missing student loans.
Katie
Yeah, Katie,
Moonchild. What?
she had, yeah, she had that happen. She told us that yesterday. She's still in shock. That was one of the questions. So, do you want to read on that?
How did that happen? I mean, who forgave?
Um,
I forgive her, but I don't think it
yeah,
matters.
of course. Yeah, I think, and tell me if I'm right or wrong, Katie. I thought that you said that it's because you weren't able to make any money in the venue that you got the loan for. Is that right?
But still, I mean, if you take a loan out on a car and
Yeah.
and the car gets wrecked, you still have to pay on the loan.
Yeah,
So
she got forgiven somehow. And then and
yeah,
she's also on disability, she
okay,
says.
okay,
Yeah. So
all
maybe
right.
that had something to do with it. And maybe Biden has some forgiveness thing going on that we're not fully.
Aware of. Because
Yeah.
what it does in I don't have student loan debt. I'm so lucky, but I know
Yeah.
so many of my friends, and they happen to be teachers, educators that are saddled with this debt, and
It's
it's
awful.
it's horrible because they can't get out from underneath it the way that it's structured. Because I don't have any, I don't know how that structure works. All I know is that they can't get out from underneath it. I've got a
Yeah.
friend of mine who's 60 years old and he's still paying his student
Oh,
debt off, and he works at a university.
that's horrific.
Horrific.
That is just awful. That is
Yeah.
so,
So
that just, yeah.
anyway, so let's look on
Jenna,
his student
Jenna's
debt.
saying it might have been the disability status. Yeah, there's that possibility. Um, so okay, let's just do that. Let's just go ahead and read on student debt. Is that font big enough for you, Dan? Can you see that? It's like, see what happens when you only have two words? It goes really big.
What are you saying? Are you saying I'm blind?
No, I was just like, whoa, that's big.
Look, the Fool card.
Whoa.
No, it's
No, wait. That's the Queen of Wands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe I need bigger cards for you.
No, I'm one of those weirdos. I can see really good up close. I can even read like 0.2 font without getting out a magnifying glass.
Oh,
And it's weird too. My eyes are getting better the older I get. I had to drop down with when it comes to looking far away or driving, I wear glasses, but I went from like 375 down to 325 or 3.25. Like, what? I'm telling the lady, like, you got something wrong. We better check this again. She's like, okay, let's check it again. And it's like, no, it was, wow. Yeah.
Kind of like the
I don't
Bill
know how.
Credit read.
I don't know how that happened.
There's something wrong.
Yeah, my friends are saying, you're nuts. That doesn't work like that. And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, it
All
did."
right. Student
Anyway, student debt, the future of student, let's say, I should have put in there student debt forgiveness. Student debt forgiveness. Here, let me fix that. I can fix it really quick. Because that other word makes all the difference. Here we go. Okay. There we go. Oh, font's the same size.
I can read it.
Yeah, student debt forgiveness, the future of student debt forgiveness.
It's kind of a tricky read for me. I hear you shuffling, so I'm gonna go. I got
Go for it.
the Five of Swords, winning at any cost. But in this deck, there's somebody not listening. He's got his hands over his ears. Everybody's turning away from him. I got the Death card, which could signify a new beginning, or it's just killing these people that are saddled with this debt. I got the Queen of Cups, which
I do too.
is this calming energy with a secret in the cup, right?
Right. So, yeah.
She just needs to open it up. I got the Knight of Swords. Here's where it gets a little wonky. The Moon card.
Oh.
So I think these two cards for me are saying someone's going to try to throw a monkey wrench in this plan, in this bill, in this forgiveness. But the King of Swords comes out, and for entertainment purposes only, cuts off the head of who's ever trying to fight it. So I think it's gonna come through, but
yeah,
got something.
Wow. Well, I got the Queen of Cups too. So I looked at, I mean, I saw it as like kind of like honoring all that's sacred, like it's just really messed up. But I also have the Five of Wands, like major struggle. right? It's not going to be easy. But then with the Four of Wands, it could be, an event that does come, that's complete. With the fours, it's like complete.
right?
But maybe it has to do with, well, it's a homeland card too. What else would it be?
Well,
I don't
it's
know. I just feel like it's a happy event.
yeah, it's a
I
happy
don't know.
event, right?
But then I've got the Two of Pentacles, so I don't think it's going to go so easy for everyone. Um,
Well, here's the thing that people fight over on the student loan debt is if I was taking the other side, I go, well, you signed up for this loan, you got to pay it back,
yeah,
right? So you
right.
can't just like not honor your commitments, which I understand.
Yeah.
I mean, if you make a commitment, you need to follow through with it. However, this type of commitment is stacked against paying it off. So you can't
Yes.
ever win with it. So
Right. Yeah.
I think there might be some kind of blend with the Two of Pentacles where
Yeah.
they actually say, we're going to forgive this much, you're going to still need to pay this much or something.
Yeah. Well, and you're reminding me of the whole issue around the interest and how Sally Mae and Sally Mae took a bunch of the loans and gave it to some company called National, and then National did a bunch of dirty stuff.
Right.
And they had this like freeze on it so that because they needed to investigate that company, but I haven't heard anything more on it
Well, of
in
course
quite a
not.
while.
No, they're trying to
Yeah.
keep it under wraps.
Yeah, probably, huh? Yeah, but
So,
at the end, I did get the Nine of Cups, which has to do with fulfillment.
yeah,
But I don't know. It's like fulfillment on which end? Well, I was. The question was about forgiveness, though. I have to remember
right,
that
right.
forgiveness. So, and it is, it's a Jupiter and Pisces card, which is that is both of those. Uh, they're both forgiving qualities.
And is that in the Build Back Better plan, student
I
debt
think there was something in there. I think you're right. A good point, Danny. I think so. I think there
Yeah.
was. Yeah, Marie's saying this is so true, Marie. Yeah. Oh, let's you guys let's send Prince Charming's mom just some extra if you want it, dear. If you want it, some extra juju because she just got her booster,
Mm,
just to help her through the next couple days.
yeah.
Yeah. Lady in Red got Four of Wands, Lovers, Emperor, Five of Wands, Ace of Cups, and Two of Swords.
Four wands. So she got the same four wands you did: Lovers, Emperor, Five of.
And Five of Wands. She got two of the same cards I did. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah,
Interesting.
that Five of Wands, yeah, is such a a struggle, which of course it's going to be, because
Yeah.
you're going to
Right.
have
Good.
the knuckleheads that are always thinking in fear and thinking in lack, and they're going,
Yeah.
oh no, we can't give away, we can't forgive them because they're thinking in lack, they're not thinking in abundance.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. And nobody's gonna, I mean, and they're in like a rock and a hard place with the fact that you can't really do much without this education that you need and the certificates and everything else. And
right,
but then you sign up for all this debt and then you can never buy a house, right? Because who
right.
could pay all that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's not even go into the housing thing because that's,
Oh goodness, I know.
oh my God.
Yeah, especially in California, I know.
Woo.
Okay, my friend, we have Tina Peters. We have
Oh, Tina. Who knows?
we
Who
have
knows in the chat? Who knows about Tina Peters? Is just a goofy one.
it's a goofy thing. Let's
People
do
are
it.
people. Okay, Tina Peters. Here's what here, and this is just a wah 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 type thing. Tina
Okay.
Peters was
Hey
crying.
man.
She was on.
Who is she?
She is a Colorado clerk, and her
Okay.
three associates, one of them was a campaign manager for Lauren Boebert. Bo, Bo,
No, you said it right.
Boebert. Um, and the FBI raided her house, I guess, or raided her offices, something. The FBI raided her,
Whoa.
and
Wow.
because of campaign finance issues.
Oh.
And she was telling Mike Lindell that it left her terrified. I'm like, really? Really? It left you terrified? You're on my pillow. You're talking to Mike Lindell. And all I did is flash back on January 6th. And I go, and the FBI left you terrified? I'm like, what you guys are doing is leaving so many terrified. She's such a baby. Wah, 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 wah.
Oh, it's that. Oh,
You know,
jeez.
uh,
Okay, so it did not
let's
something to
just
read on. You just
let's
do you
just
want to
read
read
on.
on?
Yeah, I want to read on Tina Peters
Okay.
if that FBI raid, and it's really Lauren Boebert that we're reading on. But so is
Okay.
Lauren Boebert going to get caught up in this FBI raid?
Okay.
Tina Peters and her campaign manager.
Yeah, right, Marie. Useful idiot, huh? Hi, you matter to me, Yumatra. And Ron Unconditional Love Tarot is here too. Hi. Yeah. And
All right.
yeah. Okay, so we're wait, am I reading on Tina Peters or Boobert?
Boebert, if the FBI raid is going to bring in Boebert, if it's going to
Okay.
affect Boebert.
Okay. I'll ask how will, if any, the FBI raid affect Lauren Boebert? Okay, so she's one of those. This is different than the 1-6 committee. What'd you get? What,
Just
3 of cups?
celebration, yeah, like people dance. Yeah, it is. It's like, because she's such a boob. No offense to boobs. I like boobs,
Yeah,
but
right. We all like boobs, but yeah, right. She's totally, yeah. That's the best way to call her out.
I just pulled 3, and it makes me happy, so I'm just going to leave it there.
Go for it.
All right. So we got the celebration card.
Yeah.
We got somebody's being stabbed in the back
Whoa.
and has to walk away with the 10 of swords. In this deck, he's walking away from being stabbed in the back. So I think this is still a stabbed in something, so it's not a good card either way. But then
No.
and then I got the completion card, celebration, and this is my Democratic card, cheering, yay, everybody's in blue. So this is very red, 10 of swords, another completion card for the red side. Walk away, time to go. She isn't making it next round.
Yeah, I get the same thing. So I got the Empress reverse. So no growth, no bueno, no more. Like, get out of here. 7 of Swords reverse, not gonna get away with it. And the 3 of Wands reverse. I had 3 reversals. So, no progress. Your ship's not coming back home. Go away, go away, go away. And then at the bottom of the deck, look what I had. Judgment and King of Swords.
Uh-oh.
So that 10 of Swords just might be pretty darn painful.
Yep.
And you know what? That 10 of Swords and the oh, hey, it's got to have to do with, the 1-6 thing, right? That whole.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
The whole thing is, yeah.
Because that whole thing, when she became elected, I mean, even before I think she got sworn in, she was showing people the Capitol. Isn't that
Whoa.
right?
Wow.
I mean, it
Oh,
was,
there's all kinds of weird things. They're talking about like some people's key cards were deactivated, all kinds of things. So
yeah.
that they're finding his, yeah.
So when you were reading your
Yeah.
cards, I had a little saying pop into my head, and
Yeah.
it's it'd be something that she would say, I think, and what I heard was, "It sucks to be you, Lauren. It sucks to be you."
That's great. Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
Oh
that's
my
for
goodness.
entertainment purpose only.
Yeah. Entertainment only.
Yeah,
That's okay. Yeah.
entertainment only.
Yeah. Oh, here, Marie has a question. Um, yeah, and you guys, if I missed any other questions, go ahead and drop them in. Yeah. Um, oh, this one too as well. We can read on that one, but this is a good comment. Cinema's advertising in Arizona that she has been a big
Oh,
supporter of the infrastructure package. Yeah, of course they're all going to say stuff like that, right?
oh, I know they're all doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
exactly.
didn't vote
Yeah,
on it, but wow, that's really good for us.
yeah, yeah. I know, and they'll take all
Oh,
the credit,
and
right?
here's something that I was watching on PBS that I thought it was really good. I mean, it gave me a lot of hope, and
Yeah.
it was I think it was two mayors, or it might have been. I think it was the mayor of Oklahoma City and the mayor of some Iowa, or governor of Iowa or something, and they're talking. And one's a Republican, one's a Democrat, and they're working together on things, or talking similar, and they're going, we in the local government have to manage things and get things done, whereas the top leaders just sit on their butts and talk about what they're going to be doing on their yachts, or how fast their Maserati goes, or
Yeah.
it's like all they do is talk. But the people in the local levels are the ones that actually have to get things done. And I
Right.
flashed on, that's the key. That's the key
Yes.
that we need to focus on,
Hmm.
to get our national representatives off their butt and moving.
Yeah, and I think that was how Stacey Abrams and Raphael Warnock got everything going to get, to bring in all these Democrats into 2020,
Yeah,
It was right there because of them.
right.
Yeah.
So is it
Okay.
Dem running next year in Colorado? Well, I think so. But there's some gerrymandering things going on, but I
Oh,
still don't see that, because it's benefiting in California. Devin Nunes's area is getting switched to Democratic. So
they're like gerrymandering him out, kind
yeah,
of, or not?
I mean, who's ever in power gets to draw the lines, and California is
Yeah.
all Democrat right now.
Yeah.
So do you
Yeah.
believe
Yeah.
that it was Nixon and Reagan state? Remember,
Way back when?
way back.
Oh man. Yeah. Way back when.
Oh, and
Ugh.
also Arnold Schwarzenegger's state.
Oh, I'll never forget that. Remember when you got $100 because from the DM? Did it come from the DMV? We all got $100 from the DMV. I'll never forget that. Like, what a dumbass! He shouldn't have done that.
I didn't get it.
Yeah, you did.
Is it
I
too
don't know if it
late?
came from the DMV and maybe it came from our taxes. Like, I think I remember getting $100 check from the DMV, going, "Oh, thanks, Arnold."
It might have been before my time. I'm younger than you.
Yeah, that 2 hours.
2 hours.
Whatever it is, I forget. Oh my goodness. Okay. So is a Democrat running next year in Colorado?
But I mean, do we need to read on that? Because I know there is.
Yeah, I mean, it's a double yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's got to be. Okay,
But are
let's
they
do
going to
one.
win? That's another thing, but that's too far out for me.
Yeah, right. It is too far out. Yeah. Although we did, Debbie and I and Lisa got uh, Beto making it to governor in Texas, and
Baby.
then he had a bigger vision in mind after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bigger vision.
Uh, yeah.
Hopefully he's learned. Can you imagine just the crap you got to learn when you're
Oh
running
yeah.
for office? One little mistake, one little
Yeah.
slip of the tongue, you got to be so freaking careful what you say. You can't be like you and
And
I. We spout things off and go, "Oops."
yeah. Yeah.
It,
Yeah. Definitely. I know. And then you have to be very clean too, because they're going to dig up your background, or you have to have a fixer to like get everything cleared
yeah,
out.
yeah.
But then again, look at Trump. He had all that dirt and he still.
I know. He could
Yeah,
say
you guys, everybody make sure you subscribe to Danny's channel too, please.
I'm not giving any more free readings though when I get to a higher number.
20,000.
Only you. I'm only on your channel.
You know what we could do? We could do well. Let's talk about it after. Before, I don't want to. I'm not going to put you on the spot for anything. We'll
Thank
talk
you.
about it after. Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
Oh
You'll have me booked up for months. All right.
no, 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 no.
Let's
Where?
meet
Okay,
on Elaine Chao.
I'm still at the same. I haven't moved, Melinda. I'm at 5986. I moved up one.
Well, if you look at mine, you're at 597.
Really? Maybe
Mine.
there's some.
Mine.
Oh, 597. Yeah, they did. I know when you just look, they go, yeah. Maybe there's something weird with YouTube. Uh,
Oh, no.
yeah, I know. The trouble I have with him.
All
Yeah.
right. Since this is Juno's question, she deserves Deviant Moon.
Okay. Very good.
She deserves it. I may have to drop the camera down too.
Go for it. Whatever you want to do. Yeah.
Just so you can see the cards and see the cloth. Because
You've got them.
Juno made the cloth.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. And do you have it on the blue side now?
No, it's on
You
the
have
green
it.
side. The
You
healing
flipped it
green
back to the
side.
green. Yeah. Ah.
It's very crowded though. I gotta make sure I keep it clean. I keep adding little things to it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Prince Charming's mom says free readings for crabs.
Yeah.
Okay. Does Elaine Chao have anything to do with the shipping backlog? I've got a. Well, I'll wait. Let me wait for you, Danny,
Okay.
because I want to see those cards. Those are cool cards. Mine are just boring yes or no.
Well, pointy.
Do you have the pointy boobs going on?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, I do. And they're not right. I'm telling you, they're not right.
Something wrong with those? Like one of Madonna's stage bras or something?
Yeah, kinda. Okay, I gotta look at these because I'm new
Okay.
to them.
Oh yeah, it's a really interesting deck.
And I don't read the book like I kind of should. So I go mainly off the pictures. Do you want me to go first, or are you going to go?
Mine says I just have a yes or a no. So
And
yeah,
what
mine's really
was
boring. Oh, I
okay?
got a no. I got two no cards.
You got two no cards.
Yeah.
So she did not have anything to do with the
Well,
shipping.
that's what I get, but I could be wrong.
You
Fifty
could be.
percent. Yeah, I have a good chance of being wrong.
You could be right.
Well, if
I
we both get,
personally, I don't think she did have anything to do
yeah,
with the shipping backlog. However, she, however,
backstory.
here's my story. I'm going to stick to it. However, she's got the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, she's pretty powerful. You don't get to be a queen
Yeah,
by, not having some vision. So what's her vision though? What is she looking at? And if you look at it, and we were talking about the boobs, her boobs are something's not right with this.
yeah. It's all
One's right on
one-sided.
top of the other. It's
Yeah,
they're not right. Something's
and
wrong here.
she has four arms. There's four arms. Yeah, something's not right, huh?
Yeah, yeah, she's scratching her belly. She's like all satisfied with herself. And then we got the magician card. He's got a bunch
Ah,
of arms too. So what
mm,
she's got her hands in a lot of different things. I mean, too many
yeah.
things, right? Um, she's got the Seven of Swords, and that came out. Oh, sorry,
That,
did you like
did
my
that
art
come
there?
through reversed?
It did come out reversed, and it looks
Did.
like so. It's with this card to me. It's like well, whatever she was balancing, whatever she was thinking she was doing, she was getting away with, she was stealing, she was like, oh, yeah, this is going into you know, uh, my pockets. This is going to benefit me or whatever. It was upside down. So I think something's going to come to light with it. And that's
Mm.
all about her love affair with somebody and I'm
Oh,
thinking, it's her backdoor business dealings,
yeah. Uh,
and she's got the Five of Cups. So, did she have anything to do with the shipping backlog? I don't. She certainly didn't help it with her past business dealings. Let me
yeah, so
see if I
maybe
can.
like not, maybe not directly. Oh, that's gorgeous, Danny. Look at that. Wow, Juno, you do the best work. Look at that. That's gorgeous.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, so maybe thank you for that. Maybe not directly like right now, but maybe something from what she's done in the past.
yeah. And when I read on Pete, Mayor Pete, getting in there
Yeah.
when he was assigned, he was going to get so much information of what Elaine Chao did that it was going to be mind boggling.
Wow.
I think if I remember correctly, which I probably don't, but I think it was like it's too much to let out that it would damage the
Oh,
U.S. interest too much. So he just kind of had to keep it under wraps. But I think maybe something's going to be coming out with Elaine Chow from
wow.
that reading that I just got. So
Yeah, I've read on her several times, and I always got something later on would be really bad, and she'd be taken off and going back home.
yeah,
And it
right.
was going to affect Mitch. I did a relationship reading on the two of them. Well, I got to the point because of all the weird things that were coming up in readings, on Mitch. Elaine kept coming in,
Yeah.
so then I decided, let's just do one on her, and that, yeah, just there, some weird stuff. Yeah.
I would love to go and love hate to go look into, just a little bit of history of how did they meet? What's the backstory? But then I go, why even go into that?
Oh, I know.
We
I
were
know. Yeah.
so,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's just like, nah.
It's yeah. You wouldn't want it. Yeah. Um. Let's see. You know what? I didn't make a Let me make a banner real quick. Let's do this because I've kept you way too long.
Uh-oh. I'm having so
Card
much
for
fun.
the rest card or card. Do you want to go longer?
No, because I have another reading I have to do. So I
Yeah, I
can't.
thought. Yeah, I thought so. Let's just do.
But
Let's
I'm
do
glad we
this.
bumped it up an hour early because now I'm not like, I gotta go. So
Yeah, I didn't want to do that to you. Yeah, not at all. It's nice to have space in between, and you got to have some lunch too. Yeah, so let's look at the rest of the week, I guess.
sure. Juno says, thanks for the reading, and I say thanks for the cloth. I did a reading with Juno, and it was in the very beginning, and I was using a photographic circular reflecting thing, and I'm trying
Oh.
out new cloths for my table, and that one just didn't work at all. And I'm like, the cards are all flying all over the place, and so she was so kind that she surprised me with this, and it's great, so cool.
It's beautiful. It's just absolutely beautiful. I saw one of your videos. I could see the detail in it because you were like right over it somehow. It was so beautiful. Yeah.
Okay, card for the rest of the week. I'm not using Deviant Moon. I am not. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Juno's saying it's totally her pleasure. Thanks, Lisa. You crack me up. Wonder Twins. Unless maybe, are you talking about someone else? You might be talking about someone else.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, Mark's here. Hi, Spirit Whisperer. Yeah, right. Yeah, Marvita, this one, Danny and I just do them when we can, and this was one day that we could get together. But yeah, my normal Monday, or what am I saying? Sundays with Debbie and Lisa, and then Tuesdays with Debbie and Lisa too. Okay, I'll stop talking for now.
And we do when we do.
We do when we can. Yeah, do when we do. Yeah. I know. We are good together, huh?
Yeah. I just have such a hard time trying to schedule like this day is this. And I'm like, I don't work anymore. This isn't supposed to be like
No. Oh my goodness.
you know,
Well,
I love
yeah.
reading with you. It's so great. It's hard to do.
It's just sometimes that regiment of putting something because you're not like in your flow. It's like a deadline. I know. Yeah. Yeah.
You're going to have
Okay,
to
so
teach me how you shuffle because I see you on camera shuffling, and I go,
oh,
"What the heck is she doing? How does she do that?"
weird, huh? I did it. I learned to way back in the early '80s. I learned to hold it over my heart or try to hold it, but my boobs are in the way, so it's like it ends up like on my core kind of area, like solar plexus. And then I'm literally hold on. If I wait,
Yeah, see that
my chair
happens
just
to
goes
me.
crazy.
My boobs get in the way when I try to
I
shuffle.
can't even do it. I can't even do it unless I'm sitting. It's like that. Here, I'll be T-Rex arms here. It's like this. Wait, here we go. It's like this. It's like this. Only you put it down where it's comfortable for your arms.
I got my way.
Yeah, whatever works for you is a way to do it. Totally. Yeah.
But I'm just watching you shuffle. I'm going, how is she doing? How are the
What
cards?
the heck?
Anyway.
Yeah, it's like back and
All
forth
right.
between them. Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay. So, all right. So I'm going to cheat and draw 3 cards, you guys, because I'm just using the regular tarot. rather than an oracle.
You are such a cheater.
No, I'm cheating. Hey, ow. Okay, so I've got this the Six of Cups. This is the Monster Tarot.
Oh,
I know. So with the Six of Cups, this is it's a card of having fun and playing and pleasure, but it also could be something from the past that comes up, something from our childhood. If there's anything that needs to be healed, maybe something comes up. But then we've got the Eight of Wands, and I mean, look at that. It's like really fast.
yeah.
So what's coming in really fast? Well, something to help you be in your authority with the King of Wands. Something where you can, with the little salamanders down there,
Yay.
you can regenerate something new. So this goes with the transits, this goes with this
Yeah,
moon conjunct Uranus. It really does.
it does.
Yeah.
And when you pulled up that Eight of Wands, I said, and King of Wands?
Yeah.
And
Uh huh.
the King of
Eight of
Wands?
Wands and King Wands. Uh huh.
When you pulled us out, I said, and I'm hearing to myself, telling myself, and make sure you ask for your information to come in. Really,
Right.
make sure you ask
Right.
for it. Just don't sit there and go waiting, but they don't know what you're waiting for. They're waiting too. They're
Exactly.
waiting for you
And
to
they do.
say,
Yeah. That's such a good point, Danny, because if we don't ask, because they're not supposed to mess with our free will, right? So we do have to invite them in.
have to invite them in. Yeah.
Do,
So
or at least I think so. Yeah.
I agree. I agree. Hang on. One, two. Okay.
Oh,
Here
you're.
we go. Okay.
Oh, that's a good point. A lot of us will be seeing family for Thanksgiving, and some of us it could be something from the past showing up in discussions. Yeah, that makes
Mhm.
perfect sense. Yeah. What do you have, Danny?
Okay, well, I just had one, and then I had to pull two more because
Because I cheated. I know.
you cheated. So I got this. I'm using the
Deck.
Shaman Dreams. This is jeweled web connectivity,
Wow.
and if you look
That's
at it, I mean,
beautiful.
it just feels like it's the sky, it's the star, it's the constellations. It can be also water, because sometimes these over here, that looks like a little selfish thing, which is that's what that picture is. It's a self chain.
Oh,
And I'm like, well, that it kind of reminds me of being in crystal clear water at a night, which is very similar to the sky, when you
ah,
stare up at the sky at night, and some of
yeah.
these images of these people taking pictures of nebulas and things like that. So it's the connectivity of the sky and the water to me, and then all of us inside of it. What we do resonates all the way out, right? To
Oh,
every
yeah.
So if we're in a
Yeah.
cranky mood, then that cranky mood blends to the other people. And the second card I got is Whale Song Resonating, which is what I was thinking about, this interconnectivity. What we do, how we present ourselves will spread out. So if we spread love out, more love comes out. And then the last one I got, I think this is for me, and this is Shamanic Healing. It's Ancient Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been
Oh,
reading a little history book, and it talks about ancient wisdoms. I'm reading this book on the Hopi and
oh,
how their world started. And, you know, I've had this book forever, and I just picked it up, and it's talking about Atlantis, Lemuria, and
hmm.
how the Hopi came from those places. And I'm like,
Wow, I didn't know that.
really?
Yeah,
It's,
I
and
didn't
it's
know that.
really hard to read because the
Yeah,
words are a lot of, Hopi language words. And
yeah.
I don't, I don't speak that. So I struggle with the words, but
Oh yeah, or like
really,
Weechel, is it Weechel? Is that the right way to say one language, one Indian language that I Native American I couldn't. Yeah, I think isn't there the Weechel Indians?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a whole nother. I could have it wrong,
Yeah,
something like
but
that. Yeah.
it's really cool because I was asking Jen's World Tarot. I said, well, I was going to ask her when she was on last. I was going to ask her, where does she get this information from Atlantis and Lemuria? I mean, who wrote the book? The Atlanteans or Lemurians? I mean, I don't know. But according to Hopi legend, it was passed down verbally, and Grandma passed it down. And when this guy, Grandma would say, "Okay, repeat the story to me." And if he got it wrong, she would go, "No, no, 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 no. This is the way it goes." Okay, now repeat it again. So they would instill these histories verbally. And
Mhm.
so this one guy decided to write it down. Anyway, you can read it for yourself. But
Like
anyway,
actually
it's the Book
capture
of
it all.
Hopi. Yeah. And it
Yeah.
talks about the 7 worlds, 9 worlds, the
Mhm.
prophecies, and it's a hard read. It's not like Stephen King page turner,
Oh,
but it's interesting.
it
I
sounds interesting.
yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
ancient wisdoms.
Wow. Well,
Cool.
thanks everyone. Thank you, Danny, for hanging out with me. Really
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank you for inviting me. Next time on my channel,
Oh, yeah. You just let me know when.
and
I'll
I'll
do
let you
it.
know when so that we can let everybody know when.
Yeah. Well, wait until you get to the point where you feel like you're okay with having a schedule, a little bit of a schedule. When you start teaching, you're going to have those deadlines too,
Oh, I
right?
know. Hey, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, so that's one of the reasons why we did it for 3 weeks instead of 6 weeks, one a week. So I'm going, oh my God, I started like hyperventilating and
Oh, I know. It's a lot. I in my memberships I'm doing astrology teachings now and it's like so it's the Lenormand. I've got the tarot in there already, except I still have to do reversals. I haven't done that. But
yeah,
I have the Lenormand in there and there's a lot more in that I need to teach, like how to do, the different spreads and read all the combos. But then
sure.
one of my members said, when's the astrology coming? I want the astrology. So I started on that and I'm like, oh man. And yeah, it's like I got to get a day off in here somewhere.
Yeah, yeah, it's important. It's
I
important.
know. Yeah, just a do nothing day. But
Yeah.
and so in case anybody jumped in late, Danny's starting a class in January with
Medium
Medium
Kim.
Kim, and they're gonna teach shamanic with the medicine wheel, right?
Yes, we're using the medicine wheel to jump off and to go into the unseen worlds of divination. So it's just tapping into our imagination and our psychic resources, but we're using the medicine wheel as a guide. So
Yeah.
it's really I'm really excited about it. It's going to be really cool.
It sounds great because it sounds like we're working with all the elements within, right?
Yes,
It sounds
yeah.
like it. Yeah. That sounds
Empowering
wonderful.
elements, power animals,
Yeah.
seasons. It can go in so many different directions.
And you did a separate video on that, right? Where you
Yeah,
guys talked about
that's
it?
on mine in Kim's channel. So
It's on both your channels. Okay. And then you're going to send me the information too, and I'll put it in my
yeah, I'll
description
send you
area
an
on
email, and then you
this
can
video.
yeah, then
Yeah.
you go.
Okay. Great. Awesome.
All right. Thank
Well,
you, Denise.
well, you're so welcome. Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Hugs. Big
everyone.
hugs. Bye.